Greetings, Fiend and Fiendettes. It's time for another installment of Uberdemon's Movie Morgue. Should be a fairly quick update, but we'll see. First, I'm going to cover some recent DVD acquisitions. I got a 2-pack of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey in a 2-pack at Big Lots for $5. You may think these movies are cheesy, but I really enjoy them. I grew up with them, and they still make me crack up. Another Big Lots buy. A lot of these I got at Big Lots for a really good deal. Sick House. I've kind of skimmed through this. It looks like a kind of a phantom plague doctor in this movie. It seems interesting. The cinematography looks like crap. I don't know how good or bad this is going to be yet because I haven't really given it a full watch. From one of the Horror Fest, they have The Many Deaths of Ian Stone. Haven't seen the movie yet, but it's got this cool kind of black ghost wraith specter type thing in it, which you can see his hand on the cover. This also includes the Mist Horror Fest contest webisodes as a special feature. That's kind of cool to watch. And I haven't watched this one yet, but it's got a chainsaw on the cover, and it's got Michael Berryman and Jeffrey Combs in it, so I figured it'd be at least worth a $3 buy at Big Lots. So this is brutal. Haven't seen it yet, but I've got it and need to give it a watch because it's got Jeffrey Combs and Michael Berryman in it. Again, on the list of movies I haven't seen, or at least, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this, but it looks really cool. You can see it on this TV a lot. Prom Night 2. I believe the tagline is something, yeah, Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. I hear it's really cool and pretty gory. So I'm going to have to check this one out real soon. And then I got this from Hot Topic. They're having a big sale. And this was like, I want to say it was like $3, $4, $5. This movie has a lot of cameos in it. It's the Midnight Syndicate's Dead Matter, the movie. And it has Tom Savini in it, Andrew Devoth, Dick Dizelle, who's Count Gore Duvall. He has a out-of-makeup cameo in this. I've kind of watched part of it. It looks really interesting. And I just noticed that Precinct 13 Entertainment has their label on here, which that is Robert Kurzman of K&B, formerly of K&B Effects, now of Precinct 13 Entertainment. That's his shop, so I thought that was cool. And his Creature Crew worked on this film. But I haven't fully watched this movie yet, but it looks pretty cool. Vampires, zombies. The cool thing to note about this, and what made this a great snag at, even $5, is it has the motion picture soundtrack in it, and the Midnight Syndicate's Greatest Hits CD in it, and it even has the jewel case packaging for it as well. So I thought that was a great deal for only $5. Now I'm going to talk about some high-def movies here. First movie isn't a horror movie, but I promise all the others are more horror-related. This here is the Back to the Future trilogy. And I'm going to preface this by saying Walmart hires idiots. And I'm saying this because this exact same DVD, or I'm sorry, Blu-ray, this exact same Blu-ray, the 25th Anniversary Edition, with the exact same special features, was at Walmart, and I was trying to price match with a Target price. Walmart usually sells this for $60. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. $60 for a 3-movie, a re-release of 3 movies from, the 80s and 90s. Why would you pay $60 for this? Especially if you already have it on DVD. But the deal was all 3 movies for $15. That's a great deal. Great deal. And Target was having that deal around Memorial Day, I think. So they wouldn't do the price match because one simple reason. On the ad, it didn't say 25th Anniversary Edition, and it didn't lay out the special features, which I think that's nonsense, seeing as how I got the exact same set at Target, who was actually having the sale for the exact same price, for $15. For the sale. It was the exact same 3-disc Blu-ray set, exact same box art, exact same special features, and they were trying to charge $60 for it, and they wouldn't price match it. But I got it at Target for the deal of $15, and I'm a lot more leery of spending my money at Walmart now because of that. And on my last movie, Morgue, I'm going to get off my soapbox. On my last movie, Morgue, I mentioned that I bought a copy of Aliens on Blu-ray. Well, since then, I managed to purchase the rest of the Alien series on Blu-ray. So I've got Alien. And as you know, I already have Aliens. Alien 3. And Alien Resurrection all on Blu-ray. These all have the extended versions of the film and the theatrical version on the disc. Has a lot of special features which I haven't really taken the time to explore yet. Highly recommend picking them up. The picture transfer is great. The audio quality is great. I have a surround sound system at home on my DVD player, which I'm piping to my Blu-ray player, and it causes some issues. But I watched these movies without that turned on, and I felt like I had the surround sound on, like a full working surround sound without piping it through one output device into the DVD surround input. Sounded really good. Another deal I got around the same time I bought those at Best Buy for $10. Hatchet 2 on Blu-ray for $10. What a fantastic find. $10 for this Blu-ray. A brand new Blu-ray, great sequel to the first Hatchet movie, and it was only $10. I don't know how much it's going for now, but if it's still not going for $10, you guys missed out on a great deal if you didn't pick it up. This came out a couple days ago, on Tuesday, Hobo with a Shotgun. I had the dubious pleasure of seeing this movie on pay-per-view a while back before this was released. And then later I found out it was playing at a local theater just up the road from me, which unfortunately I didn't have time to go check it out on the big screen, but I got to see it on a big enough screen on pay-per-view at my friend's house, and I get to watch it time and time again on my big screen on Blu-ray format. Picture quality looks great. The sound quality is great. It's a great storyline, great movie. If you haven't seen this yet and you can find a copy, pick it up. Best Buy has it on sale this week. Hopefully you'll see this before the sale's off on Sunday. But it's only $18 right now. I also had a $5 off thing, so it was even less than that for me. Great price for a great movie on Blu-ray. It's definitely a grindhouse throwback. One of the better films I've seen in a long time of that nature. I'm going to say the best contemporary grindhouse film to date from what I've seen. And definitely check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It's a great movie. It's a great time. Full of blood, and just the one-liners are absolutely great. And now I'm going to talk about Arrow Video a little bit. However, first I'm going to show you a comparison. I've been hearing a lot about the Arrow Video Blu-rays and DVDs. They're a British company, and they release great Italian horror films and American zombie films like George Romero films. Great horror films on DVD and Blu-ray in the UK. And their Blu-rays, a lot of them are, if not all of them, are Region 0. At least the movie disc is Region 0, and it will play on your Region 1 NTSC Blu-ray player. So I was excited to find that out. And the amount of special features and bonus items that they include make it well worth the price. In fact, you can get them from Amazon.co.uk. I highly recommend it if you have a Blu-ray player, because it's great value added. But I'm going to show you the City of the Living Dead. This is the Blue Underground release of City of the Living Dead, and it comes in a regular one disc Blu-ray case. It's got a picture on the inside too, I believe. Yeah, there's a picture on the inside. I'm not going to take anything out, but you can kind of see in the back. It's not white. It's got some stuff in there. And the chapters listings in the back side of the sleeve cover as well. Transfer and sound are phenomenal on this release. I don't know, I haven't really done the shot-by-shot comparison of which quality is better, but it's really close, but they both look absolutely great. This looks great, and the Arrow Video release also looks great. This one is a one-disc release. So let me take this out here. But you get the two-sided poster in that. You get multiple cover art selections. There's more covers on the inside, so you can flip that. The disc, you get a booklet, you get collector postcards. So all the special features on this worked, obviously, because it's one disc and everything on this disc is coded and or is compatible with NTSC Region 1 Blu-ray players. So that was cool. Didn't have to worry about missing out on anything on that one. My only gripe with the 2 disc sets is that the secondary bonus feature disc is not encoded and it's not compatible with Region 1 NTSC players, which I think, people that don't have a region-free Blu-ray player that can do PAL are missing out on some great features. Perhaps I'll make that jump someday. I've got the region-free DVD player, but obviously that won't play the Blu-rays. But I did also pick up the Beyond on Blu-ray. To my knowledge, this is the only compatible Region 1 NTSC version of the Beyond released to date. And that's why I wanted to pick it up, because this is my absolute favorite Fulci film of all time. As you all know, my regular watchers know. Again, this has the 2-sided poster and a booklet, multiple cover arts, selections, and this has 2 discs, so you're missing out on some of the bonus features on the second disc if you don't have a region-free PAL-compatible Blu-ray player. But it's actually, I mean, the transfer in this is great. A lot of people, and I actually have the quote-unquote defective disc. The story behind this release of the Beyond is that there's 2 actual versions. This is the original printing that went out, and there's 2 things that are different. The first difference is that the opening sequence is supposed to be in sepia, but in this transfer it's in black and white. And the other thing is, people complained about this transfer being either too bright or not bright enough, and I thought it was a great transfer. I didn't mind the intro being in black and white. I see this as a different alternate release of the Beyond. I think the black and white makes it look more gritty. I really enjoyed seeing the intro sequence in black and white. I thought it was very cool. I thought it was a great addition, and it was different. I mean, I've seen this movie, I don't know how many times, I've lost count, but again, it's my favorite Fulci film, and it was just a great new way for me to see this film. I'm not going to nitpick, those couple little things. I'm more upset about the second disc not being able to play on my player than anything else. However, for those of you that do get this version and want the updated version with the supposedly better transfer and the intro and the originally released sepia tone, Arrow Video has a replacement policy available, and if you Google it online, Google Arrow the Beyond Blu-ray, one of the first few hits that comes up should be instructions on how to get the replacement disc. I'm not going to cry over spilt milk.